This is my 67 FLH, also known as POS because it was when I got it. And I also had a tap handle that was kind of cool for the jockey shifter that said POS beer, which I've never seen before. So it kind of fit. All the big stuff's original, pretty much unmessed with. Forks, swing arm, frame, motor, trans, case. The motor's got original cases, no repairs. Pretty much the only thing that didn't get split or done when I built it last spring. Whole bike's got maybe 3,500 miles on it. Transmission's got 2,000. I did that in July. Cylinders are 60 over with new cast pistons. Heads got totally redone. Both of those done at zippers. Rocker boxes are split, kind of a brushed finish. Went through everything in there. It's got a brand new aftermarket timer on it with advance. Used to have a mag if you saw pictures before, but this makes cold starts a little easier, not gonna lie. Actually a lot easier. SU carb, cast iron oil pump. Heads are off of a later shovel. They're in really good shape, except for this one chip on the fin there in the front head. 12-volt cycle electric generator, that was new last spring. Solid state regulator. It's got a 65-69 inner primary that I cut up because it was already broken. And then a later outer that got cut up as well, so I kept the electric start. It's got MIG controls. Primo, belt drive, pro clutch. Move the kickstand back. It's got a hidden spring. Pretty much all the electrical stuff is in that little housing. New aftermarket oil tank horseshoe with an oil filter on it. Jockey shift. Transmission's got original case. I think original cover. All new Andrews and Jim's internals. New seals, doesn't leak. Actually nothing really leaks to speak of. It's kind of nice. Later shovel controls on this side. Frame's pretty much unmodified except for the back tank mounts and the back of the forging for the dash. And then the only thing that's been added are 2 tabs for the seat and then these little foot peg mounts in the back. Swing arm stock, drum brakes front and rear stock. Wheels got all new bearings, powder coat, stainless spokes. Exhaust ceramic coat, just a little 2-into-1 job. Forks are cut 2 inches down, original lowers, kept the fender mounts. That was an FL fender, it just got cut down and got some rolled edges. 12-inch bars, new brake cable, internal throttle. They've been narrowed a little bit. Old style risers, original trees, little 4-inch headlight, the powder coated shell. Tank was new aftermarket with a set of probably repop 55, 56 emblems. And just a cream panel on a black base with a red pinstripe. License plate bracket, tail light, just something I made. It's an old piston. Shocks are new, aftermarket, powder coated covers with some passenger pegs mounted to them. Drum brakes. Oh, gold RKO ring chain. New wheel cylinder, USA made. Master cylinder got a rebuild kit. Seats, just a heavy pan with some real simple tooled leather on it. Still got the neck lock in it. Got all new hardware, wiring, all stainless and grade 8. A couple of chrome pieces. Brake lines, cables, everything else. Like I said, pretty much the only thing that didn't get done is the lower end. And while it was apart, I checked that stuff out and everything looked good, so just called it a day. I did replace the cam. It's got a new Andrews J grind. And then just redid the end play on that. And the rest of the cam case is all the old stuff too. Hydraulic lifters. They're hydraulic lifters. Nothing fancy. Got all new hardware, wiring, all stainless and grade 8. A couple of chrome pieces. Brake lines, cables, everything else. Like I said, pretty much the only thing that didn't get done is the lower end. And while it was apart, I checked that stuff out and everything looked good, so just called it a day. I did replace the cam. It's got a new Andrews J grind. And then just redid the end play on that. And the rest of the cam case is all the old stuff too. Hydraulic lifters. They're hydraulic lifters. Nothing fancy.